Well, welcome to Google. We're all very excited to have you here. My name is Adam Compain. I'm an AdWords account manager and a mobile ads guru here in the Google Cambridge office. I'm a big fan of Mobile Mondays. I've been in a lot of these events, so I'm personally excited to have everyone in the office. And really our whole office here is excited to have you guys. As you know, Google is investing heavily in the mobile space, and this office is trying to invest more and more into the community. So to have everyone here in the house tonight is very special. So as an agenda tonight, what we wanted to do is first have an update by Matt Gross from Mobile Mondays, hand it over to Steve Minter, the head engineer here at Google Cambridge. I'm going to talk a little bit about mobile ads, and then Rich Miner, who we're very excited to hear from, will be talking about Android and all things in that space. So after 3 Google talks, we're going to be bringing up 3 demos. I'm totally going to butcher these names, but Greg Reyes from Rulala, Max Mitral from GetFig, and then Puneet, not even going to attempt the last name here, but from Zaza. And so we'll do questions after each set. It should be a fun night.
I am Matt Gross. I'm the original founding member of our Mobile Monday team, which has now grown to include a bunch of us volunteers. Here tonight are Maggie and Sylvie and Jyoti, and Sarah, who's doing our filming, are all active people with Mobile Monday. We are I'm sorry. All right, I'll try to get the magic here. Anyway, we're a networking event, an organization that manages networking events. We get together from 8 to 10 times a year. If you're interested in learning more, just go to Mobile Monday Boston, and hope we see you at future events. So thanks so much for coming tonight.
Hey, so welcome everybody. So I've been here about 3.5 years. We've been at this site for about 2. When I came to Google, there were, I think, 40 or 50 people in this office. Now there are about more than 250, so it's grown quite a bit in the few years that we've been here. About a year ago, I gave a presentation at a local academic institution, and it was about Android. And I said, you know, the things that all of you already know, which is some amazing things are happening with the UI in mobile computing, because you have so much real estate. You have to be incredibly efficient with how you're using it. And it actually, I gave an example of a couple applications that were actually, I thought, better on a mobile phone than they were on the web because of that fact. And another comment I made, again, you also know, which is you can see the benefit of the cloud when you have multiple computers, in particular a mobile phone, and you suddenly need all your data up in the cloud so that you can access it anywhere. And this was about 3 months after Android was launched, and I made the 3rd point, which was that the openness of Android was going to transform the mobile industry. And you know, the question was kind of how long it was going to take, and somebody raised their hand and said, I think there's only one Android phone made by one manufacturer, and I think there's only one service provider that provides service for Android. So what makes you think it's going to be successful? And it was kind of like, well, you got to start with something, right? I mean, isn't that the point? And so I think what's really remarkable is there was an early decision made in Android to really focus on getting it up with one provider initially, and then obviously what you see in the last year is a huge investment in trying to spread out its use on as many handsets with as many providers as possible around the world. And that seems to be incredibly successful. I think last count, there's over 60 mobile phones out there that run Android, and there's a lot more to come. And if you look at the tablet space, you also see that on the order of, I don't know, 20 tablets are going to come out in the next year, or next 6 months supposedly, and a number of those have already been declared to be Android-based. So I think what that equates to is there's a huge opportunity and a huge development community which is emerging, and I suspect all of you are in it. We're trying to figure out how to make money out of it, one of the two. I think it's great to see that kind of support and enthusiasm for building applications that can be used on any open platform, and that's what I'm trying to do with Android. So thank you all very much for coming.